We are live. Good evening, good evening. Nicola's here, Rona ceased. Ramir's in the house. Nabi. Anime Reyes. Miss Minch is here. Jaylin. Des Channel. Yenirine is here. Marianne Robotic. Angelique is here. Manuel Soriano. Bro, stop by to say hi. Are you working at the High Dollar Hotel tonight, my friend? Sean Avery, Rodell Jean God in the house. Hot and sexy as always, finger licking good. What did I just say? Oh my goodness gracious. Mawelma is here. Or D blah. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi. We're gonna give away some GCASH tonight. Can hardly wait. I can hardly wait to see who will win. Nicole Instead family is here. How's everybody doing? I hope you are well. I hope everyone is surviving the twin calamities. And now a third. Didn't we just get hit with a low pressure system that's coming through right now? What do they call that? LPA? Something like that? It's terrible. I'm telling you, what's going on is terrible. My crew working on the house didn't even show up today because of the downpour this morning that hit Leyte. And it only lasted for about an hour. It's a tropical island. And then it stopped. They could have worked. They could have worked a whole day. They would have only had to seek shelter for about an hour. Oh, well, we'll try again tomorrow. Every once in a while, my wallet needs a rest. Mike Married is in the house. If you don't play, you can't win. That's true. Absolutely true. And speaking of wallets, I was about ready to tell you that it's a difficult thing. People shouldn't be trying to look into somebody's wallet to see how much money they're carrying. Vienna Cañas is here. Lorraine Pajares. Yeah, I don't think I've tried to do it, right? I've tried to do it so many times in my life. I would say, yeah, I'm going to try and see if I can sneak a peek into my friend's wallet. I'm going to test the water to see how much money they got in there. Mildred is here. Hello, Mildred. Manolyn. Joseph Vlogs is in the house. It's our honor. And we have Rasa. We have RD. We got everybody is here. 26 million people. We're going to be giving away 3 prizes. That's 3 of 500 pesos each. I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep this up for much longer. We'll see. Winnie is here. Akiro is here. Akiro is my hero. Yes, Mom She Dang. Nabi. Not too shabby, Nabi. I make it up as I'm going along. I know how corny I can be at times. Let me get a little sip of this here. That's right. In the West, speaking, of course, figuratively, Mike. I was speaking figuratively. Marie is here. Marie Jinks. How are you? Yeah, I know. And most people here don't carry wallets either. What's the point? There's no money in them. No, they carry GCash. GCash is king. JC Vlog in the house. Jason, how you doing? I see that Des is hanging around today. Uh, so anyway, yeah. So I keep trying to do that though. How much money are they worth? And people keep trying to do that with me. But that's because I invited. But most of the time I'm joking about it. I'm really very, very poor. Yes, I'm very, very poor. Keep that in mind. There is no money kept here at the house. No money is kept here at the house. But speaking of which, I was watching a video today. It was Overstay Road. I don't know if many of you, Wilfredo, have seen Overstay Road, right? That's Marco. He was talking about having an incident at the ATM machine. Folks, he made it very clear, and Marco has talked about this several times in the past, and that is that you never go to an ATM machine that is unknown and not attached to an open bank. That's what Minnie and I do. If the bank isn't open when we're ready to hit that ATM machine, we don't play. We don't try and grab money out of it. Menge is here. Hi, Menge. How's Minnie Snow? So that's the whole point. The whole point is if something malfunctions, you want to be able to go into the bank and resolve it as quickly as possible. That's why you don't use an ATM machine that's hanging around someplace. I have found that I want to talk a little bit about first tell you that it has happened a couple of times that the ATM has malfunctioned while I was using it. And initially I became very distressed because I was getting large sums of money out of the machine. I was getting the 20,000 peso limit out of the machine. And it had already deducted that from my bank account. And it didn't spit any money out because it malfunctioned. I heard that like that, dispensing money, and then I got nothing. But when I go to my bank account and I look inside there, the electronic app, I find no money is in there. It's been all taken out. So I start to panic, only to discover that it reconciles itself, or it did in this case. It reconciled itself the very next day. But had it not, the people in the bank know us, and so we would have gone into the bank and we would have said, hey, the machine malfunctioned. It didn't spit out anything and it deducted from the bank account. Please put it back. And they would have, the Philippines is, they would have given you a stack of forms this thick. And they would have said, can you please fill this out in triplicate? They would have said, please fill this out in triplicate. They know it's going to take you a day and a half to fill out all the paperwork so that you could submit a claim to get your money back. Thankfully, in the times it's happened to us, it was reconciled at midnight. The next business day, the money was back. Yeah, no apology or anything, just the money back in the account. I'm sure that one or two or three of you, or perhaps all of you, have experienced this at one time or another. Please put a one in the comment section below if you have had this experience. But Marco said the money disappeared and he never saw it again. Yeah, and he knew better, right? He knew better. He knew better, Mike, and the reason why he knew better because there was a woman fooling around. There were two machines, and they're most all the time, one of the two is out of order. So he was ready to go to his favorite machine, and she was cursing and screaming, this thing ain't working right, blah, 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 blah. And he was waiting on her. He was waiting for her to clear the machine so he could use it. But what does he do? He falls for it and he goes to the available machine, which happened to be operating that day, to try and get money out. And guess what happens? Nothing. Except it disappears from his bank account, never to be seen or heard from again. Welcome to the Philippines. So you want to move to the Philippines, eh? But the truth of the matter is, I love it. Community forums. Because I wonder, right? Why would somebody who's living here talk about or put the emphasis on some of the problems that you'll encounter in the Philippines, make a big deal out of them when they're actually living in the country? I say perhaps a better plan, a better strategy would be to keep your mouth shut. Wouldn't that be a better strategy? You're living here, the community knows you like they do Minnie and I. It wouldn't be prudent. It wouldn't be a good idea to go complain about the restaurants, which are fabulous, by the way, or the banks, which give excellent service, especially the BPI, and make any other complaints, you know what I'm saying, that might affect you negatively in the future. Mini snow is here. What do you know? That's the whole thing. You don't want to disrupt, you don't want to upset the apple cart for fear that you'll lose all of your apples. And so you do what a good expat does, and that's you keep your mouth shut. But why? So then I suspect, and I have no way of proving this, that some of the expat forums are rigged with a whole bunch of people claiming to be expats who've never set foot in the Philippines. Otherwise, why would you comment negatively all the time? I would never buy property in the Philippines because you can't own it anyway, which means you have the risk of losing it all to the woman of your dreams. That's what they say. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I've already lost two properties to the woman of my dreams both times in the United States. I wasn't even in the Philippines. And they still ended up with my homes anyway. What are they talking about, Irene and Irish? What are they talking about, Joan Cruz? What could they possibly be talking about? And then how valid is it? How valid is the statement they're making if in the country that they live in, the risks are the same, if not worse? As a matter of fact, they're worse in the States than they are here. See, here, an expat cannot own land. He can own a condo. But Nanang Sexy is here. Nanang, you're so sexy. Here's the whole thing. Okay, we can't own property, right? I'm a law-abiding citizen. I'm not going to force the issue by telling everybody I'm really Filipino. Mike said I send money by Western Union to my Asawa bank automatically, so it's easier. Yeah, we go bank to bank also. We go bank to bank also. Ria Bartolo is here. Bartolo, I haven't seen that name in an awfully long time. Some of my best friends, their names were Bartolo back in the States. So anyway, here's the whole thing that I'm trying to, the whole point, right? Is that why would you comment if you were living here and you were an actual member of the community? I don't think you'd be talking smack. But I was trying to explain in the expat forum, yes, perhaps I leave a lot of room, for perhaps and maybe, and it's quite possible. And maybe another way you could look at it, I'm trying to explain to them that if you were worried about protecting yourself from being scammed by a Filipina, and it involved property, then pretty much every expat I know, they understand that you could have shared title of the house and shared title of the property, and that neither one can be sold without the permission of the other. Most people know this. And so owning the actual property that the house is on hardly means anything to anybody, because that has to be adjudicated during a separation agreement if you're going to run into some kind of problem with your Filipino spouse, because that's how Filipino law works. And so I don't understand what the deal is. I don't understand what everybody's talking about, that, oh, you're going to be taken advantage of it. You'll lose everything one day. Yes, perhaps I will lose everything one day, but how many days do I have left? God, it pisses people off when I say that. I only have a few days left. I have terminal cancer. No, I apologize for saying that. I don't have terminal cancer. I'm just saying that people don't know your circumstances. So why are they so free with starting things up? Starting the chismis up. Why is it so easy for people to be so mean? That's what I'm talking about. Maybe that's the whole point that I'm trying to make here. Charmaine, tell me something. Crystals, why is it so easy for some people? Not you, Crystals. For some people. Why is it so easy for some people to be mean and disingenuous and disrespectful? That's what I'd like to know. And those are your best friends, by the way. I've heard people say, well, I don't hang around with those expats because they'll steal your money. Well, then who's not going to steal your money? You already said you're going to be scammed by your Filipina, and you'll probably be scammed by somebody in the expat community. And then you probably were already taken advantage of by your ex-wife in the States. Then who's left? And what is left? That's what I'd like to know. No, I don't really I don't go to sleep at night thinking about such things. And because of that, people are telling me they're coming for you, Dan. But I tell them it's all relative, right? Right? It's all relative. It's about how much money do you have in your wallet. In other words, how badly could you possibly be hurt? You have to think about it that way also. Good morning, Teeny Amazing Crystal, who's the mother of 12 wonderful children, and Hop, the one-legged chicken who travels an adventure in the Philippines to show the world fun and the excitement that exists in the Philippines, except for one thing, which is a little bit negative. And that's, how did Hop lose the one leg? And I say, have you ever heard of andox? So anyway, all that stuff that they talk about, most of it, not all of it, I take that back. It's not all the stuff they talk about. Some of it is actually very useful information. Most of the stuff are just unhappy expats who are over here fighting some kind of battle, and they should just lay it out there. So today I was in one of the expat sites and ran into an ex-police officer. Now, if he would have just said, I'm 35 years an ex-police officer from the very beginning, that pretty much would have been the end of the conversation that I would have been having with him, because that means that he doesn't trust anyone, and everyone is trying to get him, right? He doesn't trust anyone. That's a very high likelihood that it's true. And so Griselda's in the house. Hi, Griselda. I saw you in a short video. Somebody was featuring you as being one of the hot Filipina channels on YouTube. I saw that. I ran into that video. You probably know which one I'm talking about. I ran into it today, as a matter of fact. Who else was on there? I think Mildred was on there. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Do you guys know who I'm talking about that ran that short video? Anywho, piss and moan all you want, but I'm the happiest I've ever been in my life. I'm the happiest that I've ever been here in the Philippines. I feel stress-free. I feel I'm experiencing financial freedom. I don't have a care in the world. This is the best move that I could have ever made. But I have friends who have told me that they miss the grind. They miss the grind. They miss the hamster wheel. They miss the fight. Then you should do what makes you happy, right? You should do what makes you happy. Chase your dream until you catch it, is what I say. I have no criticism for them. I'm not going to go tell them that, what do you mean you can't be happy in the Philippines? Well, that's absolutely ridiculous. Some people are going to come over here, and that's going to be a fact. It's going to be a plain fact. I told you guys already about the guy who, John's here. Hi, John. Kim's here. Kim Austria. How you doing, Kim? I already told you about the guy who walked up to me. Didn't even introduce himself to me. Well, he's rolling around his basket in the supermarket, right? In the save more, pay less. Save more, pay less. Save more, pay less. So he comes up to me and he starts wanting to talk about all this. There's Ronald Fuentes. Team perfect values is here. Anyway, yeah, he wants to hear anymore. This is such a backwoods country, blah blah. Where are you from? Texas. He says he Philippines is such a backwards country. I was laughing my ass off. I was like, "You're from where?" Well, I'm from Texas, where everything is just regular. that is that is just so ridiculous, right? Oh my gosh. I mean, truth can be funnier than the lie, right? Told. Truth can be funnier than any joke that you could construct of hilarity, any hilarious joke. Secret being married to a Filipino is amazing. It is perfect for me. Yes, life is an adventure every single day. I thank God for her and her love. Well said, Mike. Well said, Mike. Oh my gosh, and plus the guy started giving me details. Oh, stop! He started giving me details. Well, our sex life has gone to hell in a handbasket. he started he started giving me details. Listen, stop. I just got out of church. Stop. Don't tell me anymore, please. Guy kept going on and on and on. Yeah, I think I'm retiring from the expat forums. Oh my gosh. I could be as nice can be, and people will criticize me for it. Well, you're just a regular nice guy, aren't you, Dan? Well, what you could teach the world is so valuable. You can teach them how to smile and laugh and have a good time, not take life so seriously. We need you hanging around. Good evening. Oh, Zell Gaming is here. Oh my gosh. Ooh-wee. All my friends are here today. All my friends are here. Let me see. Yeah, life is what you make it. I hate to be so. I mean, that's what the old man used to tell me. The old man used to say, "Yes, son, let me sit you down here and sit on my lap here. I want to tell you a story. Life is what you make it." And that was just last year. Come over here, son, and have a seat right on my lap. Well, anyway, you guys are here for the money. You guys and gals are here for the money. But here's how this thing works. For all you newbies that are coming in, right? How this thing works is you only get one guess at a number. And so if we discover that you are operating on a ninja channel, we will ban you from Christmas. You don't want to be banned for Christmas because that would mean no Christmas dinner for you. No, and you probably would end up getting a lump of coal in your stocking, in your Christmas stocking, brought to you by Santa himself. So I have never joined an expat community, Dan. Why should I join one? It's my life, my adventure. Exactly. And apparently they're having their own life and adventure, and it involves being a member of the Expat Community Forum. So anyway, no, I have no problem with people who want to socialize. They want to be keyboard warriors. I know. I'll just call this guy, hey, rotten bastard, and I'll do it on the keyboard. He'll never know where to find me. Dan, dear Dan, you're a rotten bastard. Yeah, it can be fun. It could be fun to be a keyboard warrior, right? I've done it a few times. I've said things like, your mother must be very proud of you. Oh, yes, indeed. Here's a pig, Mike. Right here. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's what I heard. Zell Gaming, that's what I heard. I heard there's a lot of stuff that goes on those gaming sites, on the online games. Oh, yeah. No. That's where all the drama starts, all right. And then it bleeds over into real life or fake real life, something like that. So, we're going to stuff the pig, right? So Mike is right. We should be stuffing the pig because we're halfway through the hour. Here's the pig. Oh, he's heavy. You guys only knew this thing must weigh 25 pounds. I mean, I'm so glad we went with the hefty pig this time. Let me see if I can adjust this camera a little bit. Oh, so you could see the piggy. Okay, so anyway, here's the piggy. Here's the microphone. Here's the Corona shirt that I'm wearing. And now I'm going to hear from Nitban telling me, I thought you didn't like Corona. Well, I don't. I didn't. I like the shirt, though. I like the shirt just fine. All right, so we have some money to put in here. I'm going to start with the coins first. Now, the whole purpose of the piggy is we're going to stuff the piggy. The next week or two, I'm going to give you instructions as to how to provide me, your guess, on how many pesos are in the pig. If you're the first one to guess closest to the number that's actually inside of the pig, then you will win the whole kit and caboodle, except for the pig, because I got to send this to you in GCASH. So let's put some coins in here. I don't know. If you're just coming in here for the first time, I don't know how you're going to figure out. You would have to, I don't know how you're going to guess how much is in there. You're going to have to go watch every single live stream to see how much money has been stuffed in this pig over the last several weeks since Mike suggested that we start doing this early. Look, I'll let you take a peek. I don't know if you could see anything in there. You see the bills in there on the bottom? I mean, there's a bunch of peso in there. I mean, I know one year we gave away greater than 5K peso. I know there's probably, I mean, I can't promise you, but I think there's more in there now. I mean, I don't want to give you an idea of what you should be guessing, not at all. But there could be more than 5K in there. I don't know. But we did start putting money in the pig very, very early. We started stuffing it. Started getting the pig ready for Christmas dinner. Oh, no, I'm sorry. No pig has been harmed in the making of this live stream or any video. All right, let's put some pesos in there. Someone said, Dan, do you realize you've been putting the same amount in here every week? I don't know if I have or not. I'm not paying attention. But it certainly, if I have been doing that, it certainly isn't planned. You know, I didn't plan how much money I'd be putting in here. I just sort of grab what's hanging around. I just pull out of my wallet. Oh, there's the wallet thing again. Here's what we're putting in peso today. Here's what we're putting in. All right. Great if you saw it. All right, here goes. Uh-oh. Ah. I doubt that you could hear that, but that gives you any kind of idea of how much cash. Ah. Oh, dang, I almost hit the kitty. Uh-oh. I hope I don't get in trouble for that. I think the piggy landed on the kitty's tail. I'm going to get in trouble for that for sure. Oh, boy. Anyway, the cat has 9 lives anyway. What are you going to do, right? You're in the toilet with Dan on Dan's live stream. Just want to remind everybody that as we move forward and we start guessing how much, we start pulling numbers, bingo balls, right? So I have certified that there are indeed 35 bingo balls in this fake Chinese-made Starbucks here bottle. And so what you'll be doing when I put start in the chat is you'll be taking one guess. If there are 32 people in the room, then I should only see 32 guesses. One guess only. No ninja channels are allowed to guess. You'll guess the number between 1 and 35. And then I will draw the number out of this bottle. Then we'll look to see who the first person was to guess that number that shows up in the chat. And if you are the first person that guessed that number, then you will win 500 peso. Okay, does anybody need for me to explain that again? I'll be happy to do it. People will know because they'll go in and they'll check your YouTube channel out. They'll see how many videos you posted, when you establish your YouTube channel, are you affiliated with any others, blah, blah, blah. So if it turns out that you gave us more than one guess, they're gonna let me know. They always do. And then you're gonna get that's gonna be it for you. Right? You're out. You know, you're off my Christmas list. No Christmas card for you. That's going to be it. All right. What's next? Oh, it's time for drawing number 1. That's right. Where is that? What am I going to do? Oh, that's right. I'm going to put start in the chat, and then you will guess only one time a number between 1 and 35. And then I will put stop guessing in there. I'll give the stop guessing command. That's your last chance to get a guess in. And then once that thing shows up, all guesses that are beneath that command are ineligible to win. Are you ready to go? Let's see, start. As soon as you see that appear, well, it can't be there yet because I'm just barely spelling the word out in there. But once you see it, you can start guessing a number between 1 and 35. Should be showing up any second. All right, I'm going to take a little snoot of adult libation, and then I'll give you guys a moment. Wilfredo's here. Joseph Vlogs. Abby G is here. Claire in the house. Claire, the moment I met you, I swear. I'm entering the stop command in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop when you see the word or the symbol. Where is it? Oh, it turned out to be a symbol this time. Stop sign. All right, let's see if we have a winner. Let's see if we have a winner. Ah, I'm so excited. I love to do this. I love to do this. All right. Oh, I like that number. It's number 12. Number 12 has been selected. Now it's up to you to go look to see if we have a number 12. Do we have a number 12? Laurice is here. Who won? Someone saying, oh my God. Who? Nanang Sexy. Ah, you won. Nanang Sexy is the winner. Nanang Sexy is the winner. Nanang, do me a favor. Make sure you send me your GCASH number in my chat and send it on a single line so it's ready to go. All I have to do is copy and paste into GCASH, and that will be on its way. Larissa, a member for 17 months. We certainly appreciate your support. Folks, I got an awesome video coming up that Larissa participated in. Some of you participated in one of these in the last couple of years. Once a year or twice a year, I will do Filipina lip pointing. And so I think I haven't edited this video, but all the lip pointing videos are in. And so I will be composing them and then making them into a short video, and probably will be posting it by 7 a.m. Philippine date and time tomorrow. So we'll see how that turns out. I don't know. It doesn't usually get great views. I don't know why. I mean, it really is. It's so unique. It cracks me up. You know, I like that. Where's the beach? It's over there. So I have another great idea. I'll be doing a part 2. So don't worry if you're not in this one or you weren't asked. You will be when it's time to do part 2. So just hang in there with me so Dan and Minnie's journey can have a little bit of fun. I will appreciate it. I really do. But Laurice, she did. Laurice, yours turned out great. Yes, indeed. So who's going to be in there in the video tomorrow? We have Laurice. I know Anna May's in there. I think we got Daisy Lynn De La Cruz is in there. We got a few others, you know. I can't remember how many is going to be in there. I think we have Mertz is probably going to be there. Who else? Trixie. I can't remember. Oh, LV. So see, she's so. I'm telling you, I like LV a lot. She has such a great attitude. You know, has such a great personality. I cannot tell a lie. I love it when I love it when all the lip pointing Filipinas wear the ruby red lipstick, and so I think most of them are wearing the ruby red lipstick. I think Tox is in there too. Yeah, I think Tox is going to be in there too. We'll have to wait and see. But anyway, you'll get. If I didn't ask you this time around, don't worry, you'll be in there on part 2 whenever we get around to doing part 2. I think Mingay was in the last one. I think Mildred was too. Mildred, were you in the last lip pointing video that I did. Anyway, it's all in good fun. I like doing it. Ramir, I like doing it. You think you'll be okay with Mildred being in a lip pointing video? Oh, and there's one more idea that I have. I would like to share it with you. Tell me if you think it wouldn't be bad. I'll tell you what. I'd like Angelique to be in there too one time. You know something? Tell me if this is a bad idea, right? So Filipinas and the pronunciation of the word beach. For some reason, we've got a lot of Filipinos, they can't seem to get the word beach out, right? So we what we do is we spend a little time in the pronunciation thing, a pronunciation lesson where we teach them how to say beach. So that's why you'll hear some Filipinos, they'll say beach. Where are we going today? Oh, we're going to the beach. That comes from English lesson. It's because some Filipinos say a different word when they should be saying beach. Elvie, who is not my asawa, is only 4'6", but thinks she's 5 feet flat. But she has a Filipina attitude. Listen, I know this. I really love Elvie. I'm telling you, she is fun. She is fun. I don't know, where is she? She's not in here today. Girly, Cena is here. Oh, a Facebook post. Who is it that's always giving out the rice once a week or so? She lives in the States. What is her name? The Filipina that's always gambling. And then she posted, I'm sorry, I didn't get around to sending out the goods today. I will do it tomorrow on Friday. And I was thinking to myself, wait a minute, today is Friday. Then I remember that, no, tomorrow's Friday in the States. So everybody understands that here. But it's Thursday in the States. And then when she says tomorrow, that means it's Saturday here, but Friday there. It's so confusing, right? Helium. What number is that on the periodical chart? Helium. I keep forgetting. I can't remember. What is the atomic number of helium on the atomic chart, on the scientific chart? Anyway, I'm so glad I'm no longer in school. Feel free to skip the ads for now, but don't miss the replay. That's where the real money is. And by the way, when you guys share me out and you look at one of those old videos, you guys are really doing me a solid, because that's payday. That's payday. But I have been thinking, I know I've said this before. Well, it's true. I'm still thinking about it. I might go to a daily vlog, because at least if I do a daily vlog, if I do a daily online, then I can get some, I can get some money going, I get a few dollars in the wallet that I could give back to you. We can bust that minimum YouTube requirement a lot quicker if I just step up my game, but I'm pretty much lazy. And so in order to get me to do it would take a swift kick in the ass. How about that? A poke in the eye with a sharp stick, as the old man used to say. Let's go for round 2. We've given away 500 pesos. Let's go for another P500. Now, but here's the whole thing. Here's the whole thing. Yep. Cutaria. We're going to go for another one. Round 2. Round 1, Nanang Sexy has won. Round 2 is coming up right now. So you know the rules, right? and that is that Nanang Sexy has won, so she's going to sit down the last two for the evening, but she will be there rooting us on. And that also means that number 12 is out of play because it's already been selected, and we set it over here on the desk. No harm will come to number 12 while they're waiting. So now you're going to be guessing a number between 1 and 35, but not number 12. It's only one guess, no ninja channels or any such things are allowed. Hey, it's CBGB. We haven't seen you in a while. Where have you been? What are you doing? How you been? How's that race for governor going? You know, my good friend is running. Yeah, my good friend, you probably haven't seen him because he's not a favorite. He's not a favorite to win. He's on the Republican side of the ticket. His name is Leo Naranjo. But as you know, there are a couple of Leos running, right? You did? Are you here? Are you in Thailand? Are you in Cambodia? Where are you? I think that's exciting. Where are you, CBGB? We'll come visit. Are you in Mexico? Panama? Costa Rica? Puerto Rico? The Bahamas? Somewhere in South America? My friend, all those places are good places to live. Which land is that? Oh my gosh, you did not move to Ukraine, did you? CBGB. You're in China. No, you're in Japan. That's right. You said you were going to Japan. We're gonna Minnie. Her birthday's coming up next week, and I promised her a trip to Japan. And so if you're there, if you're going to be there when we're there, we will meet up at Disneyland. No, something like that. Now let's see. They have a Disneyland in Hong Kong. Do they have one in Japan? Don't they have a Disneyland in Tokyo or someplace? Maybe we'll meet up in Osaka. I like Osaka. I've never been there before. I like the videos. All right, let's go. Let's go. You lucky dog, Japan. Good to see you, CBGB. I hope we get to hook up sometime. I will be here until the end. Oh, great. That means that we'll both run into each other sooner or later. I hope to be here until the end, too. All right. Let's draw a number. When you see start appear in the chat, that means it's time to guess a number between 1 and 35, but don't guess number 12. If you guess number 12, which has already been chosen, we're just all going to laugh at you. We'll have a good laugh. Ha ha! That person came in sideways. All right, let's go. When you see start appear in the chat next to our channel name, you may start guessing a number between 1 and 35. But I remind you, do not select number 12. I'll give you a few seconds to think about it. Jerry is here. Jerry is here. Wilfredo is in the house. Marie Jinx hanging in there with us with number 11. Joseph lost with lucky number 16. And the race is on. CBGB with my favorite number 22. Elaine Joy with 1. All right. I'm getting ready to enter the stop command. Thank you, everybody, for your support, for stopping by to say hi. We truly appreciate it, Ma'am, Minnie, and I. We're going to enter the stop command in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. It'll appear any second now. Stop. All right, let's pick a number. Oh, almost dropped you on the floor. Sorry about that. Shop. They've got great beans at Starbucks. All right, the number is, number 5. Stay alive, number 5. Do we have a winner with number 5? Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Andox is in town. Did I tell you guys Andox just opened up a couple of days ago? Right here in Bye Bye City. Do we have a winner? Number 5. No winner. Fiona Cañas says no winner. No winner, so we'll go again. Okay, we've reached consensus. There is not a winner. Okay, let's go again. Let's not waste any time. We're 51 minutes into the live stream. Let's get going. When you see start appear in the chat, start guessing a number between 1 and 35, but not number 12 and not number 5. Those are out of play. Let's see if we can find a winner. As soon as you see that appear, you may start guessing a number. And we're off to the races once more. It looks like everybody's having a great evening. Friday night. Are you guys going out for a barbecue later? All right. I think all the guesses are in. I'm getting ready to enter the stop command in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop guessing. All right, let's see if we have a winner. For 500 peso. 500 to your GCASH. The winning number is 28. 28. Do we have a winner at number 28? Huh? My chat's in slow motion no matter where I look. My chat is in slow motion. No winner. Viana Cañas. No winner again? Again, no winner? No winner again. All right. Let's do it again. Let's keep going. We've got another 500 pesos to give away behind this. So you know the rules. Choose a number between 1 and 35 when you see start appear in the chat next to our channel name. Do not choose 12, 5, or 28. They're out of play. If you need to write it down, you better go grab a pencil and paper. 12, 5, and 28 are out of play. When you see start appear in the chat next to our channel name, you may start guessing a number between 1 and 35. And we're off to the races. This will be our 4th attempt at giving away some money. Some money. I know you want the money. Let's see. I own a couple of pop-up ATMs in Bakersfield. I bet you do, CBGB. All right, I'm going to give you a few more seconds. Get your guesses in. I can't tell if you've all guessed because this chat, the speed is going really slow on my phone and in the chat on the live stream on the big screen. I might have to reset everything. But anyway, I'm getting ready to enter the stop guessing command. And 3 pop-up ATMs in Lodi. Easy to get away with that in Lodi, I must say, CBGB. I've made plenty of money out of Lodi in the past. I certainly have. Yes, indeed. Yeah, one of my best customers is in Lodi. All right. I'm entering the stop command in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop guessing. Let's go. 44 million people in the house. They finally realized Dan was here. Trying to give away some pesos. Let's see what we got. Oh, number 15. There has got to be someone who selected number 15. We'll wait and see. Number 15 has been chosen. Who do we got? Number 15. Pomag delete at mega. Yeah, my Tagalog is not good. Girly Cena is the winner. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Girly Cena. It's been such a long time since you've won. I forgot how to spell your last name and pronounce it. That's how long it's been. Congratulations. So make sure that you send me the information to my chat. That's the GCASH number that you'd like me to send your winnings to. You're the winner of 500 pesos. Wow, well, that's a nice surprise. Congratulations. Miro La Disla is here. Lainey is in the house. Angelique Magzino is hanging in there. Angelique, I have not forgotten about you. You think that I have, right? I have not forgotten. I have not forgotten. All right. I have not forgotten our conversation. Just wanted to make sure you knew that. All right. What's next? Oh, we have one more to give away. We're 57 minutes into this live stream. LV, 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 LV. You're number one, not number two. Don't ever change. Never, ever, 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 ever. Don't ever change. LV is in the house. Winnie is here. Okay. So we're getting ready to draw for the last 500 peso winner. So far, these numbers have been out of play. Number 12 is won and was drawn by Nanang Sexy. Number 5 is out of play. Number 28, don't select. We'll just laugh at you. And number 15 is won by Girly Cena. So Girly Cena and Nanang Sexy have won 500 pesos each. And we're giving away. Mark is here. Hi, Mark. How are you? I know times are tough. You guys are going to figure it out. I have no doubt you guys will figure it out. So let me go over it one more time. When I put start in the chat, we're trying to give away the last 500 pesos of the evening. The balls that are out of play are number 12, 5, 28, and 15. Yes, I said it. I did say it. You heard it correctly. There are balls that are out of play. Number 12, number 5, number 28, and number 15. Don't select any of those numbers because we're just going to sit back and we're going to laugh our asses off at you if you pick one of those numbers. So all the other numbers that are in play from 1 to 35, but none of those. All right, let's get this show on the road. When you see start appear in the chat next to our channel name, you may start guessing a number between 1 and 35. Beth Beltran is here. When you see start in the chat appear next to our channel name, please pick a number between 1 or 35, but don't pick 12, 5, 28, or 15. Here we go. Let's rock and roll. It should appear any second now. And we're off to the races. Oh, nice selections. Giselle is here. Jonathan's in the house. Ramir's hanging in. He picked number 10. All right. Looks like everybody has guessed. We're entering the stop command. Stop guessing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. No more guesses will be accepted at this time. All right, let's see if we have a winner. Hello, Jonathan. Yenarine is here with number 7. Joan Cruz is here. Let's see. I got a ball in my hand. It looks like number 17. There's the proof. Number 17, 1-7. Did anyone pick number 17? I will wait for you to tell me. I will wait. Let's see. What? I didn't even know Letty Me was here. Letty Me, where are you? Show your face. Letty Me is here. Congratulations, Letty Me. Congrats, Letty. Letty Me, congrats. Letty Me, how you be? You have won 500 peso. When was the last time you won? You're always winning, right, Letty? Yahoo! Letty, you you only won weren't you on a roll for a little while? Letty, weren't you on a roll? Weren't you like winning every week one time a few months back? Are we back to that again, Letty, where you win every week? You got to show up in order to win, though, right? All right, so there's all the money in the house. That's all we got to give away tonight. I wish it were more, I wish it were more, but it's 500 goes to Nanang Sexy, 500 goes to Girly Sena. Why do I keep doing that? And 500 goes to Letty Me. Folks, I had such a blast. Let me see if Ma'am Minnie is available to say hello and goodbye to you. Hang on. I'll try and find her. Ma'am Minnie, are you in the house? It's time. It's time to say hello to everybody. It's time to say hello, goodbye. Where does that song come from? Here she is. Hello, we have everybody. 3 winners. We had Nanang Sexy, Girly Sina, and also hi, Sir Mike. Let's see. There you are. There you go. All right. We're out of here, you guys. Bye, everybody. We'll see you on the next one. Bye. We're out.